Okay, so you're struggling to lock in. You're struggling to lock in with your nutrition plan, or maybe it's going to the gym every single day, or maybe you just can't seem to get rid of like the alcohol or all the other bad shit out there that's preventing you from getting like a crazy ass physique. Didn't mean to flex there, but you know what I mean. And here's the thing, you guys. I get you guys 100%. I understand. Because, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to getting a great physique, right? When it comes to locking in, it requires you to sacrifice a lot of the things that you love. And that could be food. That could be memories with family and going out to drink with friends and going to barbecues and baby showers and weddings and then like fully enjoying the experience that life has to offer with a bunch of different people, like or yourself. Maybe just like binge eating, and like I do, and watching Netflix shows. That can be something too. But a lot of the time, it's going to require you to sacrifice those things in order to get to your goals and get to your physique that you want to get to. So I understand. That's what I'm trying to say. But this video, the thing is there is so many benefits when you actually do lock in. Because you know how you have to sacrifice a lot of the things that you love to get to your physique. When you do actually get to that goal and you obtain a great physique that you absolutely love and you're feeling yourself, you're walking down the street feeling like the fucking man, you're as strong as you can possibly be, you are that guy, you finally became that version of yourself who has that top tier physique. Once you finally get there, it's 10 times better. Because not only do you get that physique, but you can do anything that you ever wanted while having that physique. So like you can enjoy the binge eating here and there. You know, you can have the alcohol. You can eat the bad processed foods. You know, you can not stay on track with your nutrition plan all the time, because when you actually get this physique, you guys, I mean, I know this because I experienced this. When you actually get this physique, it is so easy to maintain. It is so easy to maintain this physique. I don't have to be 100% on my nutrition plan. Shit, I have someone making me pancakes right now as we speak when I'm making this video. I don't got to be locked in with my nutrition plan. I don't have to not always drink all the time. Like yesterday, I got fucked up. I was fucked up. I was drinking like crazy. I had maybe like 8 shots, maybe like 4 beers. I had 4 donuts yesterday. And look how I woke up today. I look great. I look fucking great. So what I'm saying is, like, not only do I have this great physique, not only do I not have to lock in all the time and I can enjoy the things that I want to enjoy, but I get to enjoy the things that I want to enjoy with my family. Like, that's what that allows me to do. Like, one of the things that I love to do is having barbecues in the summertime, jumping in the pool, you know, drinking alcohol, having beers, laughing, having a good time with my friends and family. You know, really enjoying each other's company. And I love my family, you guys. So the fact that I get to enjoy making more memories with them while feeling good about myself, while being at my goal, that's what it's all about. To me, that is all what it's all about. And it's like I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor now. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor, and I can do this, that, and the third while I have my physique. And it feels so good. But, because there's always a but, it's going to require some sacrifice. There is going to have to be a time where you actually do sacrifice a lot of those things that you love to do, the food, the alcohol, to get to your physique that you want to get to. And if you never sacrifice, you will never get to your goal, and you'll never get to experience how life is while having a good physique and while doing whatever the fuck you want, enjoying family, binge eating with Netflix, whatever it is you want to do. I enjoy all of it, and it feels amazing. It feels great. You know? It takes sacrifice. But a lot of people, they're not able to sacrifice. They really struggle trying to lock in. You know, they might feel like they want to lock in and say, this week I'm going to lock in this week. But, you know, come like 3 days later, they start heading towards the beers. You know, they have a little sip. Oh, it is good. Oh, I'll have 1 beer here. I'll have 1 sugar cookie here. And then they fuck up. And then that kind of cycle repeats week after week after week. And then they never get to their goal. Look, you guys, if you want to get a great physique, There is going to have to be that time in your life where you set out a period of you sacrificing and locking in, and your life is going to suck, and you're going to miss out on a lot of things: weddings, birthday parties, fun moments. Your friends are drunk, they're going to Miami. You can't do that because you got to get to your goal, and you're going to have to miss out on those things. But I'm telling you, once you actually do lock in and get to this physique, then you can enjoy whatever the fuck you want. All it takes is 3 months. But you see, what you guys are doing is you guys are wanting to lock in and then drinking the beers here and there and falling into it, like all these bad habits here and there, and then you never get to your goal. And then you're struggling to get to your goal, having to deal with the pain of, fuck, I keep slacking off, fuck, I feel guilty, fuck, I'm not getting to my goal. And on top of that, you feel unconfident, you're like, fuck, and like, you don't even enjoy going out with your friends maybe because you're like, fuck, I know I'm kind of fucking up here. When instead, you can lock in for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. I don't know your starting point, but locking in for a certain period of time, get to your goal, and then enjoy the fruits of your labor and enjoy everything, all of it, all of it. Like, imagine this, guys. A lot of the time when I'm going on vacation, I'm shirtless, going to like Cabo or something, my shirt's off, I'm feeling myself. On top of that, I'm drunk as hell, already drinking, There has been times where I have been on those vacations and I have had boyfriends. I have had the girls' boyfriend come up to me to ask me if he can pay me so his girlfriend can take a picture of me and feel up all over my body. Not even playing. And this has happened multiple different occasions. Fucking crazy. I'm telling you. So not only am I enjoying the drinks, I'm with family, I'm with friends, I'm feeling myself. I have his girl, it's kind of weird, but he's asking if his girl can touch my ass. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's unfair. It literally feels unfair to be chilling like that, to have life like that. It's going to take sacrifice though. So what I want to really get down to is like why you're struggling. Let's break down why you're actually struggling to lock in. How do you lock in so you can actually get a physique and finally enjoy the fruits of your labor and reap all of the benefits, enjoying the time with your family and friends or whatever the fuck you like to do, party, and have a nice physique at the same time. You have to have a goal, of course, you have to have a goal, and you have to have a strategy to get to that goal. So the goal, you have to describe your goal as detailed as possible. And what I would recommend you guys do, follow along as I'm doing this, as I'm telling you how to do this, because this is what's going to make you stay disciplined and locked in so you can reap all the benefits that I'm talking about in this video. Write down your goal on a piece of paper, exactly what you aim to be. What is that goal? Is it to be 10% body fat? Is it to bench 315 pounds? Is it to be able to run 3 miles while benching 315 pounds while being able to be at 10% body fat? Like, what is your goal? Write that goal down and then write down exactly how you plan on getting to that goal. How are you going to measure that goal? How are you going to measure the progress that you're making to get to that goal? Are you going to do weekly check-ins on yourself where you go to the local crunch and get your body fat percentage scanned? Are you going to make a stamina test where you test yourself on a weekly basis on how fast you can run a mile for? Maybe it's running for you. I don't know. Or, once a month, are you going to test your bench press PR? P.S. Side note, I hit a bench press PR of 315 press on the incline. Crazy. Is it a bench press goal? Are you going to test your PR at once a month? So you have to find that strategy of how you're going to calculate how you're making progress towards your goal and how you're actually going to do so. Like, what is going to be your macro split? How many calories are you going to eat? You have to write all this stuff down and then write a start date. Because if you write a start date, it's going to make everything come true. And writing all that up on a piece of paper is going to solidify the whole thing. So instead of just thinking about it, you guys, instead of just thinking about your goal, it's going to solidify the whole thing and actually make you start. And then you want to make sure, last step to this, you want to make sure that you have everything prepared before starting. Make sure you have everything prepared. So let's say you want to start a week from now. Make sure you have all your food. Make sure you have your macro tracker, your food scale, your body weight scale. Make sure you know the exact day you're going to go to the gym to get your body fat percentage weighed out. All of that stuff. And write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down on a piece of paper. Like, that's what you got to do. Write it down. Write it down. The next thing you need to have is you have to really sit down with yourself and ask yourself why you want to do this in the first place. A lot of the times we want things. We want to get shredded. We want to get rich. We want to be a leader, have high status. But we don't really know on a deeper level why we actually want to do those things. Me, for example, one of my goals was to cut out alcohol for a month. But that was like a want, but I didn't really understand why I wanted it on a deeper level until I asked myself and I sat down with myself, like, why? Why do I want this? And I kept asking myself a series of why questions. I would say, like, why do I want to... So, my camera died. But basically, you want to ask yourself a series of whys. Because if you keep asking yourself a series of whys of why you want something, you will eventually find out on a deeper level why you want something. And when you figure out why you want something on a deeper level, it's just, there's depth to it, to why you want something, and it's going to help you stay more accountable and more locked in for yourself. So, like, for example, like, let's say someone wanted to build a great physique. They weren't really feeling confident. They didn't like the way that they looked. So they're like, yeah, I want to change my physique. I don't like the way my body looks. Instead of just being okay with that reason of doing something, you have to ask yourself a series of whys. Why do you want to do that in the first place? Well, it's because I feel unconfident with myself. Well, why do I want more confidence? Well, it's because every single time a girl comes my way, I look the other way and don't look right at her, and maybe I lost my opportunity at love. And then you keep asking yourself why. Why do you want love? Well, because I feel like I don't want to live a life without having that one person to love, because that's what I truly believe in, is having someone there with you to experience life together. And then you see, at that point, like, that is such an in-depth reason on why you want to become a better version of yourself and lock in, rather than, I just want to get shredded. Well, no fucking wonder why you fucking give up on, like, instant gratification, things like alcohol and weed and all this bad food, because you don't even know why you want it on an in-depth level. You've never asked yourself the reason. You've never really figured out the person who you are, and never asked yourself why you want to get that thing in the first place. So now that you figured out that you want it because you want to experience life with someone, I want to get shredded because I want to experience life with someone. I want to get the confidence to be able to eventually find love and experience life with someone. That is a way more in-depth reason than I just want to get shredded just cause I just want to lose body fat just cause. Yo guys, really quick, let's take a short break from the video. I want to let you guys know, if you need help building a strategy for yourself to be able to lock in, like, you're ready to lock in, you're ready to finally be disciplined, you know your why, and you need a strategy to do so. You need the exercises to follow. You need the amount of rest time that you have to take between the exercises. You need a nutrition plan, what foods to eat, how many times do you eat in a day. If you need that stuff and you just want something to follow and you're ready to lock in, you know your why, you have the discipline, you're ready to go, you're fucking burning with an internal fire, and you're ready to start doing this, click the link below. We'll hop on the phone call and we'll discuss things further to get you on your way to getting to your goals. No wonder you can't fucking lock in. So if you're struggling with locking in, you need a goal, you need a strategy, and you need to sit with yourself and ask yourself the question of series of whys. Good questions of series of whys. I did that with alcohol. It worked for me. It worked so fucking great. And I was able to lock in, and you know what's crazy is when I did that, my why was because that's what essentially what you're doing is you're trying to figure out your why you want to do it. And when I figured out my why of why I wanted to cut out alcohol for a month, it was crazy because, even on my birthday, I had a surprise birthday party given to me on my birthday month. And I still stayed true to my goal, and I still locked in, and I sacrificed that. So that's how all this comes together. It's gonna take sacrifice, It's gonna take you understanding your why. You're gonna have to have a goal. You need a strategy. But once you do that and you finally lock in and you finally get to that place where you're making progress week after week after week, month after month, because that's how it will literally feel like when you actually lock in and you're getting good sleep and you're sticking to your nutrition plan and you're doing all the right things, you're training as hard as you possibly can, you have the energy to train as hard as you can because you have the right nutrition plan. Once you actually finally start locking in and you have that and you start making progress and you finally get to this physique that you want, you can claim all the benefits it comes with. And then life feels great. And then guess what, you guys? Then you can cut back on the nutrition stuff like I was talking about. Then you can have a drink. Then you can have the pancakes that that's the only fucking thing I can think about right now. It's even hard to make this video right now. I know I'm trying to help you guys and I'm really trying to help you guys, but I can't stop thinking about these fucking pancakes right now. Like, it's on my mind. I'm gonna pour a bunch of syrup on it. I'm gonna drink some milk, enjoy it with the person who I want to enjoy it with, not have to eat my chicken broccoli rice and eat that. Like, then life just feels so good because I feel confident. I feel great. You know, I'm inspiring others. You know, on top of that, I'm eating pancakes. And then I have people asking me, yo, bro, how are you able to eat pancakes and eat the way you eat and eat the shit that you eat and drink the way that you drink and you still have a physique like that? Motherfucker, it's because I locked in.